When I was a kid, we passed school without Google. It's like when you were a kid, you weren't doing computer science. You weren't doing anything like that when you were a kid.
Well. I make myself a snack, but there's no time!
That is true, they had a library. That's a very good point. I mean, libraries are actually even more useful than the internet, really. Because a lot of that information that you get from a library cannot be gotten on the internet for free. Yeah. No, like, when you get to the point when you're doing, like, you know, academic research papers and stuff, the stuff you find on the internet is trash. You gotta usually get books. I mean, the internet helps you find those books, for sure. Like, absolutely. But like, it's like, what new information are you getting?
Now I can wear 4 pairs of underwear. This is great.
I don't know if they think that we're using our phones during tests, which is just like, I wonder if that's what they think, that we're using our phones during tests. Yeah, I'm starting to get tired. Yeah, school is more expensive and it's harder now. I don't understand how they could not realize that though, because it's so much more competitive, and you know, naturally when you have to weed people out, the courses are gonna get harder because you have to weed people out. No one even had peanut allergies until 20 years ago. Yeah, because the people who are allergic to peanuts fucking died. It's like, if you had like an attention issue when you were living in the wild, when we were in caves, you get eaten by a lion. You know? If you have a short attention span, you just get killed. How dare we figure out how to accommodate people with disabilities?
We'll sleep too.
I don't know, maybe it's like, my family is pretty progressive, like, most of my relatives are pretty progressive. Maybe that's why they don't have like these weird opinions, but that's kind of shit that you have to deal with that. Diagnosed at the age of 45. That's crazy. I think I was diagnosed at like 5. Like I've known my entire life that I've had it. I mean, like I never took like extra like medicine or help for it. I was just always aware of it though. I didn't have to like wonder why I had a hard time paying attention. Like just knowing, even if you don't want to do anything about it, helps a lot. Just knowing that you have it. Yeah, guys, I'm having a hard time keeping my eyes open. It's gonna be a rough one tonight. Tomorrow, I'm pretty, like, excited to try it tomorrow, though. Yeah, telling you, the Dutchman actually makes my brain just smooth out when I play it. I don't know anything about speech impediments. I never had to deal with that, so I wouldn't know. I didn't stutter. I corrected myself. I clarified what I was talking about. You know, correcting yourself on your stream, like, you're gonna have 20 people correct you first anyway, so why bother? I'll go to bed when I want to go to bed. This is your mother. Well, unless you were clinically diagnosed with depression, then there's nothing they can really do about it. Like, if it's just like being depressed over something that's happening in your life or your state of yourself, like, that's different than being clinically depressed. And that's not self-diagnosed either. So, like, if they don't believe in that sort of thing, like, that could mean they don't believe that you can self-diagnose yourself with clinical depression, which is true. But they just don't believe, like, if a doctor diagnosed you with depression, like chronic depression, like, even when there's nothing going wrong in your life, you're still depressed. Like, yeah, there's a reason to, you know, they should probably give more attention to that. But just, like, generally being depressed over stuff, like, everybody goes through that. It's not like you don't need, like, medication or, like, therapy for that.
Looks like the robot.
Yeah, well, they are. Because a lot of people self-diagnose themselves with anxiety and depression when they don't actually have, like, serious anxiety or depression. I mean, like, people just confuse, like, being sad over something for a long period, like grief. They mix that with, like, depression. They're not the same thing.
The robot better change tactics and fast.
I mean, like, South Park fucking... South Park did an episode on that. Cartman pretends to have anxiety because, he can manipulate people because of it.
Sling! The old clothesline move.
Yeah, but it's the only people who think that being depressed is, like, fashionable or cool are, like, teenagers who don't actually work or make an income. If you've ever had to deal with a depressed person who was close to you, like, especially like in a relationship, it fucking sucks. Like, it's not romantic at all. It's just terrible. And it's just so toxic because, like, you're afraid to leave them because you have no idea, you know, what they're gonna do to themselves if you do. And then you're responsible and you don't want anything bad to happen to them. It's like a whole big fucking mess. You don't want to get involved in that.
Oh, nice flying head thing move.
I don't know what started that shit. Like, thinking that, like, depression is, like, romantic. Like, oh, I'll help you get out of it. Like, no, depressed people have to fucking help themselves. You can't, like, force somebody to come out of a depression.
Wow, I've never seen such an electrifying match.
The reason why people don't take a lot of that stuff seriously is because there are people who self-diagnose and pretend to have whatever it is, and it undermines the rest of it. Makes the rest of it seem, you know, less significant than it actually is because other people give it a bad name. Yeah. It's like, yeah, I have clinical depression because I failed my math test and I have no idea what I'm gonna do to pass the class. It's like, no, you're depressed because that's fucking depressing. Like, you're gonna feel negative emotions about that for a while. And when you're done grieving, you'll feel better. come on. What's up, Dan? Christmas was good. I'm trying to get a run done tonight.
Up we go.
Well, like hyperbole, you mean? It's like exaggeration, but like I get what you're saying. I think the problem with like it becoming trendy to like have like a mental health disorder, like people like pretending to have shit because it's cool or whatever. Not you were saying earlier, people like self-identify with stuff like that, you know. It's like, yeah, I'm the depressed kid, but they just want to be depressed. So they have like something unique about them. There are plenty of people like that. But I mean, it's the minority, but they're like the loud minority, where they make everybody else look bad because they just drag everybody else down with them. I mean, everything's like that though. It's not just this. There's always like that small minority of people who make everything. They ruin everything for everybody. It's like Twitter bio shit, you know. Yeah, 14 depressed, you know, among other things. Yeah. It's like fucking popular TV and media that does this shit too. Like music.
So that. So that. That.
Yeah, people who go through real hardship don't wish that upon themselves, which is kind of weird, right?
That.
It's like a lot of sheltered people just wish they had problems so they can just like feel something.
That.
Stop being poor.
Sand.
I don't know. I've been depressed like multiple times in my life, but it's always been because of like something, you know, like something was going on with like family or like friends or shit. But it's been a while since I felt like genuinely sad. I mean, like when I get sad, it's mostly just like anxiety about, you know, the future of this very volatile job, which is a normal thing to feel. It's not abnormal to feel that. It's like I'm not gonna confuse normal emotions with like an actual problem that people struggle with and can't correct just by like thinking differently or like pulling themselves out of a situation. So like, I mean, I'm not the kind of person who's just like sad just because I'm a sad person, you know? Like those people actually do need help. But some people just like look for an excuse to like call themselves depressed. And that just undermines everything else that people who actually are clinically depressed are going through. Makes people take them less seriously. Like Noel was saying about his relatives who think that depression's not real just because there are people like that who do shit like that. But yeah, like, I mean, I don't know your situation, I don't know who you are as a person, but like, I feel like a lot of people get depressed going into college, like for the first semester. It's very different. I mean, I know I was. A lot of people are. It's just like a normal thing to go through, you know? I think you gotta have pretty strong mental fortitude to go into college at like the young age of like 18 and have yourself figured out. Yeah, exactly, it's so bad. Yeah. No, same here. Like, that's how I was feeling when I picked up this game, exactly. So I was just like, damn. I'm fucking miserable. I gotta find something to do with myself, you know? But, you know, like, as I started to rely more on this as, like a job, and I realized, like, hey, it's possible for this to be full-time, I stopped caring, you know? I let go of all that shit that was bothering me. Because I didn't have to worry about, like, getting a degree to, like, apply to a job and update my resume. These are all things I never wanted to do. I don't know if that's because of my upbringing, where, like, my parents, you know... I don't think my parents really pushed me to get jobs when I was, like, a teenager. They really just, like, they just let me do sports and focus on my homework, you know? They weren't too worried about, like, yeah, you need to build your resume and do this and that. That was more my brother who, like, saw me not do any of that, and he was probably just like, well, he's fucked, so I better do this myself. Yeah. So you can't really control the way you were raised. Like, especially, like, first child shit. like, if you're the first child, you have no example to go by. You're just figuring stuff out on your own, and your parents' guinea pig. So, I mean, I ended up here. I got lucky. I got lucky that I found this. You know, I don't know what I'd be doing without it. What's up, Fetch? Thank you for the host, man. How'd it go today? With you're probably playing Sunshine, right? Figured. Oh, I can't get comfortable in this chair, man. Let me just move this chair up for a second. Damn. It's kind of crazy how many people are like close to 114 now. You guys finding a lot of new strats or just like... I know I talked to JJ pretty recently. He said there are like a lot of small things being found, but I don't know how that's impacting the consistency of runs. Like if they're all like little time saves that are making the game more consistent, I can see why some people are like getting more 114s, you know. Yeah, like I mean, when I was going into high school, I thought I wanted to go into English as a major, and like not shitting on English majors, but there's not a lot of money in that, you know. Like that degree wouldn't have been very helpful for me if I went through with that. But you know, I had like the right guidance of like friends and teachers who said like, well, think about like what you would like to do when you're older. And I thought back to like all the shit that I did in my life and like, you know what, I actually like to go into business because I feel like this has always been building up to like me wanting to run a business or help somebody run a business. So, you know, it's a valuable degree, like it actually makes money and it's something I was interested in, so I went with that instead of just doing English because I'm good at writing, you know. That was the logic behind it, like I can do this, so I should major in this, but honestly, I probably shouldn't even have went to college, but I couldn't have foreseen this happening, so I'm still glad I did. Yeah, it builds momentum. You just hang on the edge of the slide and you reach your peak velocity. Formal writing. I mean, like, I did creative writing when I was a kid, but that's not something I'd really like to do now. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of like writing like fantasy shit. I was like, when I was a kid I used to do stuff like that, but as I got older I was more into formal stuff. Yeah, it's like it's the balance of like it's the balance of like interest in the subject and the security you feel with it. Yeah, this Krusty Krab is fucking terrible. Yikes. This run's probably gonna end in a reset. Just judging how things are going.
Yikes! Looks like SpongeBob's in for
Yeah,
a
dude,
ride.
like, Once you put all your eggs into one basket, I think like when you're young, that's like the move. When you're in your early 20s and you have the ability to focus on one thing and get really good at it, the move is to just like bank on one thing and put everything into it, because you'd be surprised what you can accomplish if you do everything you possibly can to make one thing work. I mean, that's exactly what I did. You know? And this game isn't by any means something that was like already established or like a way to make a living. Like, I just wanted it to be that way, so I forced it to happen because I couldn't imagine doing anything else. So, and when you're young, you have the power to do shit like that if you just believe. If you're really good at, like, you know, motivating others and like motivating yourself, you know, you'd be surprised what you can accomplish. But when you get older, I'm sure, like, I'm not there yet, but most people say it's about like spreading yourself out, finding more balance in your life, you know, like finding a relationship and shit like that. Too many people do it the other way around. Like, they worry about the shit like the relationship and like having a bunch of hobbies and like getting through school and having friend groups and stuff like early on in life, and then they worry about how it's gonna sustain itself later. You know, they build like a they build the top of the table before they build the legs. I'm not about that. I think it's smart to just like work on yourself when you're young.
That hot goo could melt anything.
Yeah. You gotta at least have a path. Like, when you realize you were good at Melee, it's like, you know, this is what I should probably do. And now, like, you're friends with a lot of people who are also, like, making a living off of Melee, so, like, helps you have, like, that advice as well. It's like how good you are at something, how much you care, and who you know. It's the three things that matter.
SpongeBob will be back in the ring. Oh, that was a doozy.
Man, people are just afraid. People are afraid that they're not gonna get the job they want, or they're gonna die alone. Like, I mean, who cares? If you worry about that shit all the time, you're not gonna enjoy anything.
That's the ticket. That does it. SpongeBob is back in the
But you're gonna get better though. That's the thing, is you're gonna get way better. You've been playing for like what, 3 years? It's not a long time, you know. You've already been like pretty successful for how long you've been playing.
Like a new sponge.
Looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here.
Yeah. Yeah, I found out about that like pretty recently. Someone like showed me.
And the robot is back.
Guinness is weird though. Guinness, like, a lot of the time they'll only work with you if they think they can make money off of like whatever you're doing, which kind of defeats the purpose of like having a record in something. I think that speedrun.com is the best way. I mean, obviously it's the best way to like see records and stuff, to judge the prestige of like speedruns. Like, everything has its own, you know, category. Like place where you can see like the players versus players. Like, there's a leaderboard for pie eating contests, and so be it, but like a lot of Guinness is like stuff like that where it's just like, oh. I mean, I guess that's kind of cool, but people really take that seriously, you know. Maybe I'm just ignorant. Maybe people actually do train to be able to eat that many pies. Well, I spend most of my time just by myself, so
Bubble friend.
that's probably why. Nah, I'm just like a footnote in that book. Just like a bunch of other speedrunners. It's like pick a bunch of popular games and get all the world record holders in the book. Maybe people will be interested in it. Fill a page with it. I don't think it's necessarily them being passionate about speedrunning. This is gonna lose time, by the way. Like, I'll probably lose like 5 here, maybe more. At the end of the day, people just want to, like, everyone's got their own shit going on, and we all come together here just to fuck around and try to forget about it or just, like, laugh a little bit. I mean, I know... Fuck off, you stupid fucking dickhead. You fucking piece of garbage. I know that people don't come here to, like, debate politics and, like argue about shit and be upset about shit. Like, I know why you guys are here. Like, you know, I try to keep my stream, you know, supportive of that kind of interest. Whatever the fuck. Yeah, I needed to really make sure I got that. It's like the same thing as like, people have their own shit going on. Like, it's a nice gesture just to, like, have something like a stream or, like, a community just to, like, hang out in and just relax. Just to offer that to somebody, you know? 'Cause it may not be helping solve their problems, but nobody's, like... A lot of people don't even want help solving their own problems because they're so person-specific that you oftentimes can't get help for it. Like, the common thing people do is, like, they try to, like, solve their problems for you. Or just, like, use themselves as an example to explain, like, how to get through something. But unless someone's, like looks up to you in that way or they want your advice on stuff like that, sometimes it's best just to, like, you know, offer them, like, some kind of comfort or just... entertain them, and that's what I do here. I mean, I know why most people are here at night, you know, like not able to sleep and shit. Like, I'm pretty well aware that most people here are just trying to relax and, like, you know, forget about dumb shit for a while. But the kind of stuff that keeps you up at night, you know. It's pretty obvious. Yeah, not everybody wants you to solve their problems. Some people just want comfort. Because some of that stuff just takes time to figure out. You can't help people. Doing alright. I mean, this run's like kind of bad, but still a chance I can do something with it. It's in my past broadcasts. I'm not gonna upload it. I don't want to spam uploads and I'm PBing like every day, you know? Yeah, I figured out that backup the other day. It's pretty dope, right? Alright, do not even cut that off. Just don't even bother. It's not worth it.
ton of fun. I should do it again sometime.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
SpongeBob Speed Control, the launch to go. Clap.
I probably could have made that, but it's not worth the risk, really.
SpongeBob Speed Control, the launch to go.
That's wild, I have that much time there. Still got a 42 even after I missed that, holy shit.
Go, SpongeBob. It's your birthday.
Nice.
To go.
That was mad fucking sketch, holy crap. That was, yeah. Holy fuck. Are you kidding? Yeah, it's a mini tiki, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I actually got the second one, okay. Kind of sketchy. Yeah, that's a walk. All right. Well, that could have gone worse.
SpongeBob Speed Control, the launch to go. Say hello to my little bubble friend.
Yeah, who else crosses over with this stream a lot other than Mango? There are probably a lot of Liquid Wi-Fi viewers in here as well. Yeah, that was dope. Yeah, Chillin's also a homie as well. That's like that same kind of group though, I think, right? It's like similar group. Yep, Ray's another one, yeah.
Here we are.
Holy fuck, that was way too close. That was like, I was slipping. I love like small shit like that saves like 0.25 if you're really good at it. Because you'll go fucking badass when you do shit like that. Because even if you can do it, like, if you can't save time with it, you can't justify it. Wait, which run is this? Oh shit, this is the one that like, okay, alright. I remember this kelp forest. Yeah, I missed the fucking trigger. That's the biggest waste of a one frame ever. When you get the one frame and you fucking miss the trigger. That's actually the first time I've ever... That's the first time I've ever done that. That's so bad. That's actually so bad. Like, only I would do something like that. Right? I take it for granted that I get that shit so often that I fuck that up. It's like, I'm like the king of clown ass mistakes and dumb shit. Anyway, I could have saved a lot of time off of that, but no. Saved like nothing. I really gotta optimize that, but for now, it's fine. I kind of expected this to happen, so not a big deal. Sort of splitting the game is probably forbidden. Alright. Alright. Dude, come on. Forbidden skip, which is the thing you do in Dream 2. It's like an 18-second split. One frame trick. I'm losing a lot of time in here, fellas. I'm losing insane amounts of time in here, what the fuck? Holy shit, I ruined my run. Wow. Really did just ruin it, huh? Yeah, whatever. It's a fun segment, as we all know. I shouldn't have lost 20, I should have lost 10. 20 was just like way too much. That's just really bad. What's been up with me and the 1 frames in this level lately? Past 3 runs I had, I didn't miss any of them.
The grave.
Good segment so far. My gold there must be insane. I gotta practice that. I'm not doing too well there. This run is probably not gonna get a sub 119 on this run. It's very unlikely. Like, this best possible time would have been nice, like, leaving downtown, not going into it. We haven't even gotten out of Graveyard yet. This run had a really bad start, and Kelp Forest was, like, pretty rough. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's rip. Uh-oh. Am I gonna fucking die here? Well, I guess I'll find out if I'm dead when the cutscene goes out. Alright, I guess I'm not dead, but the run might as well be dead. Because this was really bad, and I missed my split, so yeah. Yeah, this run's bad. Newsflash. It's gonna have to be an insane downtown to make this work. It's probably not fine. You see I'm over half a minute ahead, right? I mean, behind. I have like 15 minutes left to play, 16. This run's just about had enough. It's not good.
Down.
Okay. Nice one, man. You did a good job. There's no winning. There's no winning with this game. Yeah, this run's extremely bad. But, I mean, it doesn't need to be said. Have a good one, man. Please work. Right there. Didn't save as much time as I would have liked to.
Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt, 3 years running. Thank you.
Wow, I could have golded this shit. Unbelievable.
Say hello to my little bubble friend. Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt, 3 years running. Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt, 3 years running. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I kind of got fucked with art. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I'm so stupid.
Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt, 3 years running. Thank you. Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt, 3 years running. Thank you. Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt, 3 years running. Ultimate Trendy experience. Ultimate Trendy experience. Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt, 3 years running. Thank you. Ultimate Trendy experience.
Damn it, man. Fuck. That's so whack. Dude, all these fucking dropped inputs. I'm gonna have a fucking stroke. It's so annoying. It's just so fucking annoying. God damn, man. You gotta stop missing that. You cannot justify doing that if you're gonna miss it.
Welcome to
Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt, 3 years running. Thank you. Scavenger hunt, 3 years running. Thank you.
Fuck, I think I was a frame earlier too. Maybe I was 2 frames early. That's gonna hurt a little bit. Kind of bad, but whatever. Still better than I usually do. Yeah, is that your first meme run, man? Shit literally gets you high. I legit felt high after playing that shit for that long.
Number 1 in the Bikini Bottom scavenger hunt 3 years running. Thank you.
Hell no. I didn't put a volume limiter on that run. That's why it was so loud. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll give everybody what they want for Christmas. I know what you guys want. I know what you want. That was so good. What on earth is this cruise boost speed? I'm really confused right now. Can I make this? There's not much I could have done there. I mean, I had a bad cruise boost speed. I have to go for this. I always find myself in a position where I have to go for this. Alright. Cutscene done. Dude, fuck off, you stupid prick. I think I'm done. Oh, he followed me, okay. I got lucky. If he didn't follow me, it was over. Oh, I thought it was fucking done. I thought that was fucking it. Oh my god. Alright, so... I can get a 33. No, this is still like not 119. This still can't 118. I can't get it with this run. Like, even if I go for the bowling shot, it's gonna miss it by milliseconds because I can't get a fast brain that fast without intentionally throwing. Like, it's actually not gonna happen, so. Like, I would have to intentionally throw to get a 118 in this run. I can get a way better run than this, I don't feel like doing that. Yeah.
And here we are, folks, the main event. A gauntlet of ever-increasing ferocity.
Alright, see that? Yeah, see that's just like, yeah. I mean, now there's nothing to worry about now, obviously.
The robot better change tactics and fast. Will SpongeBob be able to neutralize the giant robot's brain?
Bro, I can't believe I haven't gotten this yet. It's actually crazy. I can't believe I haven't gotten a 118 yet. It's wild. Dude, that was my first attempt of the night, wasn't it? I got on and I was like, nah, I might have reset RSS like once. I don't remember. But, dude, I felt high for the first, like... We were talking about such dumb shit for the first, like, hour of this run, because I felt so high from that meme run. Like, I was so lightheaded through, like, the first half of this whole thing. I felt lightheaded as fuck.
What'd he do? What? Oh, yeah. Oh, my plan.
Damn, man.
Ruined.
GG.
That does it. I'm becoming a lawyer. You haven't defeated me yet.
I'm gonna tweet this out. Put the chat on the screen. Holy shit.
I'll destroy you. You'll destroy me. I'll destroy you.
119 after 119, man. Just keep them coming.
I'll destroy you plus one. Well, I'll destroy you plus infinity. Shut up, you stupid robot. Who are you calling stupid? I went to community.
Squid's Dream? No. I died on lasers.
Oh, yeah?
I got hit off on lasers. I was on 118, like 40 pace on that run.
I hope you learned your lesson.
Oh, I certainly did.
Here's my Twitter, guys. Go follow me on Twitter. I tweet dumb shit. Oh, shit. There you go. There you go.
Need I remind you all that there are still robots out there making a mess of Bikini Bottom?
Sandy is right.
I thought she was a squirrel.
I'm being punished. I don't know for what, but I'm being punished.
There's still
I got not much to say here.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy wouldn't stop, and neither will I. We can't rest until Bikini Bottom.
The big time loss was like kelp caves, I think. Yeah, I think so. Eight more seconds.
Ready, kids?
7.5, really.
I can hear you. Who lives in the
Yo, thanks, man. It's getting hot. It's getting hot. We're getting close, boys. We are getting so close. We're getting so close. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/shift if I decide to upload this. I might not. We'll see. We'll see.